Hello everyone, my name is Delali Ankude-Edami from Accra, Ghana, and this is my mastery project for the virtual assistant course. So from what I have studied so far, my understanding of a virtual assistant is a person that helps businesses, organizations, and entrepreneurs to stay organized, productive, and efficient. And they do this while working remotely using digital tools and the internet. Virtual assistants are more or less like the traditional office assistants. The only difference is that they are not physically present in the office. They work remotely from anywhere in the world. Usually it is their homes and co-working spaces. Virtual assistants perform numerous tasks. They complete tasks such as responding to emails, responding to clients' frequently asked questions, scheduling meetings, booking appointments and travel itinerary, posting content online, amongst others. For me, a strong virtual assistant is not just somebody that completes tasks, because virtual assistants, they help people, their clients, to save time, to stay organized and run their business more efficiently. They give their clients the time to focus on more important things such as decisions regarding the growth of the business, new projects to be developed, amongst others. So to be considered a strong virtual assistant, for me, these are some of the characteristics that you should possess. 1, you should be excellent with communication. You should be able to ask the right questions and at the right time. You should be able to communicate clearly and professionally, be it through email or videos. Second of all, you should be very conscious of time management. A strong virtual assistant is somebody that is able to manage their own schedule while managing the schedule of their clients as well. They are able to meet the necessary deadlines. Again, a strong virtual assistant should be somebody that pays attention to detail. You should be able to identify the little things that people may overlook, because it is these little mistakes that result in big consequences. So for me, a strong virtual assistant should be somebody that pays very good attention to discretion. I am also very patient, adaptable, and enjoy solving problems. These are skills or strengths that enable me to support my clients and to work well in different situations. Hence, I believe that in my journey to become a good virtual assistant, these strengths of mine will be of great benefit. Nevertheless, I do believe there's always room for improvement. Hence, I am always willing to learn new skills and to turn my weaknesses into strength. So in particular, I would like to learn and improve upon my technical skills. I want to develop my abilities in project management, calendar and inbox management, expense tracking, and data entry. I also want to improve upon my use of productivity tools such as Google Docs, Google Sheets, Microsoft PowerPoint, and Google Forms. I'm very much committed to continuous learning, hence I'm willing to improve upon these weaknesses and turn them into strengths so that I can provide great value for my clients. Over the course of my studies, or from what I've learned so far in my virtual assistant journey, I have come to understand the growth mindset. Having a growth mindset means accepting challenges, understanding the fact that results do not occur overnight. You need to be willing to embrace discomfort, new challenges. You need to understand the fact that you don't just look at situations and say, I cannot do this, all right? You need to be willing to try. Okay, have the mindset of always willing to try. You need to be very open to any form of challenge. If you don't know how to do something, don't just look at it and say, I do not know how to do this particular thing. Be willing to try it. If you get to know of a new skill, don't be quick to say, no, I cannot do this. Be willing, try your best to learn it. Yes, because it takes constant learning and then effort to be able to do something. It takes constant practice. Nobody was born with the ability to do everything. Everybody learns through constant practice and effort. So yes, having a growth mindset means that you are always willing to learn new skills. When you find yourself in a situation that is very uncomfortable, you don't just close up and shut down. You avail yourself to be able to learn. You put in the effort. Yes, and apart from having a growth mindset, you need to have grit as well. When you talk of grit is the perseverance, the spirit of perseverance that someone has, that spirit of determination that keeps you pushing, that keeps you going when it actually gets tough, right? You understand that it's a journey, okay, and things do not happen overnight, so you need to keep pushing. When you get tired or when you feel as if there's slow progress, you are not seeing any progress, everything looks as if nothing is working, but yes, keep pushing, keep trying, have that spirit of perseverance and determination. So these two combine, a growth mindset and grit, it helps virtual assistants to become one of the very best. Personally, I have decided that whenever I face a new challenge or I come across a foreign skill, something that seems foreign to me, instead of saying I do not know how to do this or I cannot do this, I say I do not know how to do this yet. So with that, my mind psychs itself and it understands that, okay, this is new to us, this is foreign, but once we begin to practice, once we put in the effort, at the end of the day, we will be able to do whatever it is that we thought we wouldn't be able to do. I am very excited about the journey ahead. Most especially, I am excited to learn how to position myself well for prospective clients, because I believe that if you gain all this knowledge and you do not know how to position yourself right for prospective clients, it's sort of a waste, because whom are you going to offer your services to if you're unable to position yourself correctly? So I'm very, very much excited to learn that. I agree and I accept that there are going to be challenges along the way, but I am very much open to them and I believe that I'm going to overcome them. This is not going to be an easy journey, yes, I understand that, but I'm very much determined to learn, and I hope to overcome those challenges and get to the end of this journey and become a good and strong virtual assistant. Particularly, I want to be the virtual assistant that deals with administrative tasks. Yes, I believe that is my field of strength, so I am looking forward to enhancing my skills in that sector so that I can become a very good virtual assistant. Yes, overall I am really excited for the journey ahead, and I am glad to have been introduced to the ALX platform. So far my experience has been good and I can't wait to continue. Thank you.